Can Apple Lossless audio be converted to FLAC with no loss of fidelity? Can Apple Lossless audio files, ALAC, be converted to FLAC audio files with no loss of fidelity?
Yes, given that both are mathematically lossless, conversion is lossless too. The reason for this is that the signal can always be reconstructed to its original form when a FLAC/ALAC file is decoded. Thus, they are equivalent and you should experience no loss when transcoding, even when transcoding multiple times. The only error I could imagine would be an arithmetical one, for example through limited floating point precision in calculations. I don't think this applies to either FLAC or ALAC. In case you only use a psychoacoustically lossless codec, this is not possible. Lossless in a psychoacoustic sense would mean that you can't distinguish the original and the compressed version, yet they are very different from each other. MP3 or MPEG-4 AAC use various psychoacoustic techniques to achieve this. Thus, when transcoding, the original version can't be reconstructed and you'd experience a loss of quality. In case you want to convert ALAC to FLAC, FMPEG would be a good option, as it's free and available for almost every platform. FMPEG will read ALAC without issues. For NIC systems, there's also an NBSB script called convert to FLAC which makes the whole process easier. With Bash you could simply convert all files in a single directory as well. Note, if you get a message about FMPEG being deprecated, this is actually not the case, it's still an actively developed program. However, Ubuntu's package maintainers just decided to switch to the Libe fork of FMPEG and thus supply you with a FMV instead of FMPEG. The version of FMPEG available on Ubuntu is therefore outdated. You can get a recent one by downloading a static build instead, or compiling it yourself. Read on for more info. Who can tell me the difference and relation between FMPEG, Libe, and FCONV?
For Windows CMD you can do batch script. This will do recursion, every folder and under from where it's run.
For Windows in PowerShell, using FMPEG, you can do this to convert ALAC to FLAC. Get childitem.filter.m4 a vertical bar for each object, FMPEG I $_ a codec FLAC $_ dot base name, dot FLAC. And conversely do this to convert to ALAC. Get childitem.filter.flac for each object, FMPEG I $_ a codec ALAC $_ dot base name, dot M4A.
If you have a Mac, since you have ALAC files, you could also use the open source software Max as nice front end to do the conversion from and to ALAC/FLAC or many other formats.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.